Hello, everyone. Hi, my name is Mitchell Coleman, and I am a happy, recovering, grateful member of Alcoholics Anonymous, and I am an alcoholic, among other things. Today's daily reflection is for August 12th, 2021, titled A Look Backward. First, we must take a look backward and try to discover where we have been at fault. Next, we make a vigorous attempt to repair the damage we have done. And that comes from 12 Steps and 12 Traditions, page 77. As a traveler on a fresh and exciting AA journey of recovery, I experienced a newfound peace of mind, and the horizon appeared clear and bright, rather than obscure and dim. Reviewing my life to discover where I had been at fault seemed to be an arduous and dangerous task. It was painful to pause and look backward. I was afraid I might stumble. Couldn't I put the past out of my mind and just live in my new golden present? I realized that those in the past whom I had harmed stood between me and my desire to continue my movement toward serenity. I had to ask for courage to face those persons from my life who still lived in my conscience, to recognize and deal with the guilt that their presence produced in me. I had to look at the damage I had done and become willing to make amends. Only then could my journey of the spirit resume. So this one is a great one. And, I'm in this process now of the guilt. And sometimes I feel like I'm just a broken record, especially recently. But it was recently where I discovered more about myself. And, it's very tough, and it can be super, super difficult to live with these feelings, and it is a feeling of guilt. And we have to accept our mistake. We have to accept what we did, our part in whatever it is, whatever pain we caused someone, whatever harm we caused someone. And where it says it was painful to pause and look backward, I was afraid I might stumble. It's so true, because that's the kind of shit that can make you want to stumble. And I've been through this before about a year ago, where I'd never been so close to relapsing in this new recovery of mine. And it was like, it was so close. I had a bottle of whiskey in my backpack, was on my way home to drink, and I ended up giving it to some random person. Whatever, I shouldn't have gave it to someone, but either way, I didn't end up drinking. And it's like, man, it's that guilt, it's that anger, it's all that stupid stuff that's in your head. And we have to be willing to make amends with the people, and really, more importantly, with ourselves too, because it's like we can't move on, and it's tough. It's like right now, it's still very tough. This guilt lives with you, and it's hard. Like when it says I couldn't put the past out of my mind, why can't I just stay in this new golden present that I'm in? And that's what it is. I've been sober, and I still made a mistake. And that's what's very important, is to think just because we're sober, we're not going to make mistakes. We are continuously going to be making mistakes, and we all have these issues inside of us that we always will have unless we delve deep into what they are. So just because we're sober doesn't make everything fine again. It's like we have to seriously explore. And I was just talking to my counselor about that, like going through childhood stuff, and one of my relapse prevention program workbooks that I'm doing, and it's asking like, what have I gotten in my adult years? What have I learned or gained from drugs and alcohol? And it's such like a open question where you can be like, nothing. I didn't gain anything from it. But if you have the perspective, what I've gained from it is all of this knowledge that you could never get in school. This is all stuff I learned through everything I've went through all the pain that I've caused other people. And that pain hurts. And if you have that right perception to even understand why does it hurt? It's because that's not your true self. And if you truly didn't care, you wouldn't give a shit. You wouldn't feel bad. And that's just not the case. So we should never stay in our own mind and just label ourselves this. We are not that mistake. We are not that past. We are who we are right now today. And I'm very thankful and very happy but I'm also very sad and regretful. And that's what it is. You know, depression is a weird thing. And on top of that, with OCD, which I have, I mean, I can lose my focus on anything. If I even lost, like, I've lost a conditioner bottle once and it was bugging me bad. So when I lose something very important to me, like a loved one or a significant other, a person, that shit hurts. And that is a pain that is tough with OCD, because I just focus on it, keep going on it, keep going on it, and stay on it. And I know these things heal in time, and that's what it is, but you don't use that as an excuse to go drink. So really what you got to do, back to what it's saying, is those in the past who had harmed me, who I had harmed, stood between me and my desire to continue to move forward. So we have to reach out to these people. We have to apologize to them on time, on a timely fashion where you think it's right. If you're on that step, if not, you just don't have to, and you can stay where you're at. But you know if you should or not. Like recently, I contacted an old best friend that I heard absolutely hated me, and we're cool now, and it's all good. And you know, life is very short. I always say that, and we should spend this time to become the best person we can be. And again, don't be your mistake. Don't be your past. Be who you are right now. Be who you want to be right now. And don't hold any of that back. There's no reason to hold in any secrets. There's no reason to not communicate. You are a good person. If you feel bad after you've done something, you're a good person, and that person's in there. That is your true self. We all have another side to us. We have a shadow personality. It's part of human nature. And I'm going to get off here, but also this book is really helping me that I just got, called The Laws of Human Nature. Wow, this thing is insane. And it just, like, I'm barely in it, but it's just already talking about our personalities and how they've evolved over the years, and things that we do and how we act. And, you know, it's all pretty important. That's all I really got. I love you guys, and I hope you have a wonderful Thursday. I don't know. Either way, thank you guys. God bless. Bye.